glad you could stop by. I hope I haven't interrupted your evening. Oh, well, please sit down at any rate. Oh, you look tired. Are you hungry? I could have cook make you up a light supper.
No, I had something before I left the office. What seems to be the problem?
Oh, well, I just got the Banner's financial report this morning, and I do have several problems with it. I made you a copy. I've marked the problem areas with paper clips. I wasn't aware that you had started an internship program. I think it's a wonderful idea.
So is that one of the items you're having a problem with?
No. Felicia, what is it?
Miss Cummings and Miss Ashley just arrived, ma'am.
Did you tell them that I was in the middle of a business meeting? You couldn't be disturbed?
Yes, ma'am, but they said it was very important. Something about a budget problem for next week's show.
This seems to be your evening for dealing with financial problems.
Felicia, would you please show them in? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I keep hoping that Gretel will be able to handle these problems by herself. They confer with me on absolutely every decision.
If you prefer, Dorian, I could leave.
No, that won't be necessary. It should only take a minute, and then you and I can get back to our conference.
Come, Miss Ashley.
Pat, Gretel?
We're sorry to interrupt you.
Well, as a matter of fact, Clint and I were discussing some business, but, what can I do for you?
Now, Jenny, you try to get some sleep because tomorrow morning you're going down to the nursery to see the baby.
Oh, and you expect me to sleep?
Well, try dreaming about the baby. After all, she happens to be the most beautiful baby in the nursery.
A purely subjective opinion, Doctor?
No. All the nurses agree with me.
Mm-hmm. Do they have another choice?
No. Look, is there anything you need?
No, I'm just fine.
Okay, I'll be up tomorrow morning after breakfast to see you, okay?
Well,
Yep.
she's going to be okay, isn't she?
Well, of course. What are you worried about, Jenny?
Oh, she's so tiny.
Well, there's nothing to worry about. She's going to be fine. Her vital signs are being monitored, and so far, no complications.
I know, but I can't help but worry about her. In the delivery room, her first cry sounded so weak I could barely hear her.
Jenny, will you please stop it? She is going to be fine. Nothing is going to happen to her. Come on.
She's dead, Karen.
Oh, no. Oh, no, she can't be.
Why don't the three of you sit down, make yourselves comfortable? I'm sure you have a lot of catching up to do.
Pat? Clint, I've been reading your series on the nursing home scandal. In fact, we were thinking about doing a show on the same subject.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. I think it's an important story. Of course, it might mean some more location shooting.
Well, we do tend to overbook ourselves on location shooting, as you can see.
So I see.
Clint, look, I hope it's not too late to call a truce here.
Pat, I've always prided myself on being able to size people up pretty quick. But in your case, I was dead wrong. As far as I'm concerned, you're asking me questions about my family the other day on your show was a cheap shot.
Now, just a minute.
Now that you see your little scheme backfired, you want to save face by, what, apologizing? Doesn't work with me.
Very well. It's all taken care of. You may go ahead with your location shooting, but I want to see a final copy of that budget by tomorrow morning, okay?
Oh, Dorian, that would be a little...
I know you're going to try your best. Please have it messengered over to me by 11 o'clock. We'll be fine. It was really good seeing you both. I'm glad I could help out, but at the moment I have other problems. Good seeing you, really. You know, you're looking so well.
Thank you, Dorian. Bye, Dorian.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Anytime. Really, I was hoping that at this point Gretel would be able to handle problems like that by herself. Obviously, I was mistaken.
Well, having to work with that prima donna can't help any.
I'm sorry I talked so long. I hope I didn't keep you up.
Oh, no, that's all right. I wanted to finish this anyway. Listen, if I don't see you tomorrow, good luck with your baby and everything.
Thanks. Hey, I hope things work out for you, too.
Well, they usually do. I'll check out of here in a couple of days, you know, and the baby will have a nice home and a mom and a dad who love her.
You talked to the nurses about seeing her yet?
No, not yet. I spent so much time during my pregnancy convincing myself that I never wanted to lay eyes on her that I think I started to believe it.
You mean you changed your mind?
Well, it's just kind of dumb. You know, I mean, I don't think that it could do a whole lot of harm if I just see her one time.
Oh.
Oh, everybody tells me that she is just beautiful, so I have to see her for myself. It'll just take a minute, and it would be the only time I'd ever get to look at her.
Well, you just be careful, you know, because once you see her, you'll want to hold her. And once you've taken her in your arms, well, you just may never want to let her go.
I don't think I have to worry about that. She'll be in an incubator anyway, so I won't be able to touch her. I'll just sort of look through that little glass window, you know. Do you think that'd be okay if I did that?
Yeah, sure.
You know what I could do? I could tell the nurse to just wheel me down there the first thing tomorrow morning.
What are we going to tell Jenny? This baby was Jenny's whole life.
I'm sorry. I have to go get the duty nurse.
No, please, just wait a minute. We don't have to tell anybody yet.
Listen, we have to report it, though. We don't have to tell Jenny until tomorrow, okay?
Wait a minute. We may never have to tell Jenny at all. Katrina's baby's doing great.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. Katrina doesn't want her baby. She even refused to see it. You know that? I tell you what. Let's give Katrina's baby to Jenny. Nobody ever has to know about it.